The Hamas rocket attacks on Israel must stop. The perpetrators brought to justice. But the Israeli government has vastly overreached in Gaza by conducting an all-out war against the civilian population, a war against people who have no army, no navy, no air force, and have been under a constant blockade. That's why I asked the United Nations to step in. On December 29th, I was the first person in Congress to call attention to the plight of the people of Gaza. I contacted the UN Secretary, Ban Ki-moon, and called for an independent inquiry into the war in Gaza. Unfortunately, we later heard that the United States blocked a Security Council resolution for a ceasefire. I do not accept that the United States can stand idly by while innocent people suffer. In my research, I discovered that the Israeli attacks against Gaza constitute a violation of the Arms Export Control Act, which states that weapons sold or leased by the United States must not be used to escalate conflict. Using F-16 jets, Apache helicopters, and cluster bombs in response to rocket attacks clearly represents an escalation of conflict. On January the 6th, I informed the Bush administration through Secretary of State Dr. Condoleezza Rice that Israel is in violation of the Arms Export Control Act. Terms of that law dictate that once the President receives information that a violation has occurred, he should promptly prepare a report for Congress. In a one-sided war where children hiding in a United Nations school are killed by bombs, promptly means now. I asked Secretary Rice to let me know by the end of the day, January 7th, when we can expect that report. In one of the first speeches of the 111th Congress, I brought the plight of the people of Gaza to the floor of the House of Representatives. As I'm waiting for a reply from the administration, I made a statement making it clear that Israel is in violation of the Arms Export Control Act and that the Bush administration must stand for the rule of law. Allow me to share with you what I told the House of Representatives. I said, we cannot truly celebrate a new year, a new Congress, and a new administration if all we see is the same old destruction in the Middle East, with U.S. weapons being illegally used to kill children. I oppose Hamas's rocket attacks on Israel. The rocket attacks, even to try to end a blockade, have no moral justification, are illegal, and must stop. But how can Israel claim self-defense when it bombs Gaza, which has no army, no air force, no navy, and has been under constant blockade? How can Israel claim self-defense when it bombs, it destroys UN schools, killing children? The children of Palestinians and the children of Israel both deserve life. But the lives of the children of Gaza are cynically discounted as human shields. Massacres are being rationalized. Israel's moral high ground in Gaza, a growing pile of small bones in a graveyard. The administration knows Israel is using U.S. weapons, paid for by U.S. taxpayers, with disproportionate force, creating a collective punishment of Gazans, assuring an escalation of conflict. Clear violations of the Arms Export Control Act. Israel was given U.S. weapons on condition they would not be used for aggression or escalation. The outgoing administration must finally stand for the rule of law, not the rule of force. I'll be sure to keep you posted of our ongoing efforts to try to bring an end to the conflict in Gaza, to achieve not only a ceasefire and a truce, but an end to the blockade, and to once again take those painstaking steps towards trying to reach a condition of peace. Thank you.